What did Frankenstein have for dinner at the Asian restaurant? A monster fry. Welcome to the stream, my friends. Thank you for being here. I hope your Monday has treated you well and your week is getting off to a great start. Our HalloWIIn marathon continues. This game might be a stretch. I don't know. I don't know how spooky this game is, but it seems to have at least a sort of like a dark gothic aesthetic. So we're gonna try it out anyway. Since it's earlier in the marathon, maybe it's okay if it's if it's a little less on the spooky side. But thank you for being here, my friends. Sir Rack of Lamb is first in chat tonight, followed by Dead Zergling and Lucent Jelly. It's refreshing to see the graves of those games again. Oh, yes. Uh, and I may need to add a few more. Well done, Zergling. No hat, Frownie, unacceptable, Sir Rack of Lamb says. Well, I mean, I only have so many hats. I only have so many HalloWIIn hats. I unfortunately don't have, 31 of them. Or we could have one every night. So let's dive into this. I actually don't know what this game is. I probably won't know what a lot of these are for for this little marathon. But we're gonna play a few hours of this game tonight, and then I am really determined to to actually make the switch over and make another couple attempts at Batman and Robin in the later part of the stream. But let's dive into this one first. Mile Hyrule, welcome in. The theme of our marathon is WiiWare. We are gonna play all of the We're gonna play all the spooky or horror themed WiiWare titles that I can find. What's terrible about watching these games is if I see anything good, I'll never be able to play them, Mile Hyrule says. Unless I sail the seas. Hey, Dynamite, welcome in. What game is this? This is, I don't know what this, well, I mean, I know the title, but I don't know much about it. Anima, Ark of Sinners. I'm calling it right here, Zergling says. Batman and Robin will prove to be more spoopy than this game. You might be right. That would be great. The 31 hats of Frownie. It's like Christmas but better. Sir Rack of Lamb says. Alright, press 1. Special. Intriguing. I don't like this press 1 for everything here. That seems good. Normal, hard, extreme, and zen. Oh my goodness. I don't know if that's... I would... In some ways, I would expect Zen to be the easy mode, right? Like, it's like a peaceful mode, but... I guess, like, you have to... I guess it's so brutal, you have to achieve a state of Zen to overcome it. I have no idea, Mile High Rule. You know as much about this game now as I do. We are equal in our knowledge currently. This is how everything ends in this forgotten place. Okay, it's quite a bit over bright. So, let me see if I can tone that down some. I thought it was basically ever since the Wii menu, but I was thinking, well, maybe it's just the menu that's over bright. That looks a little bit closer to what I have on screen. It's still very bright. Do you have Res 2 for N64? Do you mean Resident Evil 2, Sir Rack of Lamb? Oh my goodness, this jump! What is this jump? This is... Oh my. Might be a long night. Yes, I do have that one, Sir Rack of Lamb. We've actually attempted to play it on the stream before. That one's a very interesting case, because we started a playthrough, and, push 2 or B to jump. I learned that one. We started a playthrough of that, and the battery in my cartridge died mid-playthrough. So we became unable to save, and I failed to beat it in a single life, so the playthrough was temporarily abandoned. Oh no, what'd that say? Push it slightly to something? Alright, so long broken pillars. Jelly says, speaking of sailing the high seas, did you know that the real reason pirates wore eye patches was to help them adjust to the dark faster? I've never heard such a thing. Yeah, all this stuff about pressing the button simultaneously to do the dodge is not true. The directions given to me here at the start are a lie. the hair blends into the sky so well the character looks headless. I don't know. There's not a whole lot I could do. Like I've got bad capture equipment, so we're my hands are sort of tied. The eye patches help them work below deck easier. Alright, what happened? Where am I? I've got a splitting headache. What is this place? It seems I'm under some kind of dome. I think I had an accident. Nemo. I was with Nemo. We were together when the ruins collapsed. What? The dialogue sometimes moves automatically and sometimes not, so this is going to be very difficult for me to keep up with. Bridges. This is a city? That green fog. I don't know what it is. I don't know what is it. Oh, hang on. What? No. No, the dialogue was, first of all, it was, I think there was a typo, but then it went away too quick. I guess they knew. They were trying to hide it. Am I supposed to jump down there? Or go across? Oh, across it is. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, nope. I misunderstood. So, you can kind of jump, you can kind of still jump after you start falling, but only if you're right up against the platform there. I thought that you were actually able to jump out of midair. Uh-oh. Alright, I've mastered the dodge technique. Frownie confirms that the hole does cause death 3 lives later. I wonder if there would be a, I wonder if there would be a secret over there if I'm bold enough to explore. Let's go. Oh, there was something over there. Alright, but I don't think that it's a secret. I think this is gonna lead us over there. Yeah. Yeah, I was right. Alright, I'm sorry, but I'm abandoning reading the dialogue out loud because a lot of it moves faster than I can manage. I say that, and then, like, this shortest sentence hangs out on the screen for forever. You can hear when the music stops to loop. Oh, there's a charge attack. Alright, thank goodness we can save the game. So we don't have to do this all in one night, in one sitting. There will absolutely be time for Batman later. Save slot number 3. Let's go. Sephiroth has a Ness baseball swing attack. I've never played Final Fantasy VII, so my mind does not go to the same place that everyone else's does when I see this character. Mini boss. I don't know what the green bar is. Oh, maybe that my charge attack depletes? Oh, okay. Never mind, I know what the green bar is now. Okay, is there a secret up here? Oh, is there a secret down below? Well, let's head the other way. Hey, Stream Kyle, welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to Anima, our WiiWare selection of the night. One moment, Jelly has some coffee for me. Alright, thank you for the coffee, Jelly. Those enemies don't really pose a threat. Well, what about it? What was the point of turning that gear and moving that platform if I'm supposed to continue down here anyway? Oh, maybe I'm not. Oh. Maybe I am? Oh no. Look, we've got spooky skeleton enemies. This is a Halloween game. Well, I guess I should go back and make sure I'm not missing something. The jumping in this game is so stiff and awkward. It's, this is a very bad feeling jump. I need some help. The level of spookiness is about on par with the Count from Sesame Street. I don't know that I would be that harsh. At least the Count bothers to have a spooky accent. I don't know the language, but somehow I'm able to... Arc. So, what... did the sentence... Did I miss something? Arc. Our history is a tale of pride, glory, and triumph. All cultures and civilizations pale next to ours. Knowledge, art, science, power. We reach the peak of all of them. The absolute perfection of mankind represented in a single city. We have eradicated pain, disease, poverty. Even the elements obey us. We have not created a city that will last thousands of years. We have created a civilization that will last forever. The Council of Arc. Knowledge monolith. Sorry. So our goal is to find all of the knowledge monoliths. I almost missed one. Oh my goodness, there's so many. Okay, so now this is going to be a... Oh. So, this might be a Metroid-style game, then? I don't think it's going to be divided into levels. I think we'll be able to wander back and forth pretty much as we please. I am getting destroyed. So the thing is, one is your, like, one is your A button and 2 is your B button for this. But the thing is, I'm holding a Wiimote and it's 1, 2, and on the NES it's B, A. So they have 1 is my A button, flips the buttons. It's like, ooh. That's not the way that's supposed to work. 2 should be the A button. Right off the, just knocked back, right off the cliff. Hey, Stat Cat, welcome in. Is this Castlevania? I mean, kind of. If you squint enough, it kind of looks like one of the DS games, right? Or no, it wouldn't look like those. Those are flat. Guess it kind of looks like bloodstained. You got hit so hard you went back to the menu screen. This looks like they were emulating Katamari and Pong, Streaming Fist says. Welcome in, Streaming Fist. That's a rather unique assessment. Scrabble DLC. It does look like a DS game, yeah. I could buy it being 3DS. Now everything's too dark. I can't get it to show up properly on the stream. I love Scrabble, StatCat says. I've always been more of an upwards kind of guy myself. Oh, you do have to make all those jumps. I think the big problem is my my cheap capture hardware, because I get brightness and darkness issues with HDMI as well. And what's all this talk? What's all this nonsense about converting up from composite? Oh, was that other dead end not a dead end too, though? She looks like she just woke up. Oh, it's a red skeleton. With the blue fire mane. Oh no, this is serious. We're okay. Background look odd. Hey, a new monolith. That's it. It doesn't... We have to go to it manually? Oh. The decline. Oh, look, I found them in order. Perfect. In spite of our great amount of knowledge and primacy in all things, we can't allow ourselves to think that Ark can never fall into ruin. This is a foolish notion. We must find a way, a system to preserve our civilization, our culture, and make it last for eternity. No matter the cost, we will change the natural course of history. That is the fervent wish of every man and woman in our metropolis, the very desire of Ark City, the Council of Ark. Alright, there really is no other way around. The people with those ambitions never have anything go wrong. Just came back from a restaurant and it was expensive. I paid $30 for 6 pieces of fried halibut and fries. Wow. I hope it was at least delicious. Then you burst through a wall and not a single hidden meat. Sad day, Sir Rackham Lamb says. It's hard to play with all these tears in my eyes. Oh my goodness. It was way under-seasoned. Oh. Insult to injury. Restaurants are silly expensive, Zergling says, and typically not healthy at all. You're not wrong. Though I will say that, you know, if I'm going out to eat at a restaurant, I'm typically not, I mean, I don't go out to eat very often, so when I do, I'm typically not really concerned about the sort of health content of what I'm ordering. I think I eat reasonably nutritious meals, like when I cook for myself. But... I don't know why there's this pit here. It's not. There's no danger. It doesn't lead to anywhere. Oh, yuck. Oh no, wrong button. I like what they've attempted to do with this game. Like, I feel like I can get behind, like, the direction they were going so far as, like, the style and look and sound and everything of it. The controls are... Boy, these controls need some polish. Although I like that their thought was to keep it simple. Like this is, you can play this with an NES controller, perfect. But Oh, this jump is... The thing that kind of redeems the jump is you get amazing air, and you do have mid-air control, so it's not the worst jump I've ever had in a game, but it's stiff and awkward. It's mostly functional, but it's got just a not great feel to it. He turned around. The dodge attack is vital. I'm pretty much the only one here that can cook worth anything, StatCat says, and it was not happening today. One of my friends said about the other, I used to dread John cooking some things, but now I dread John cooking at all. Hey, Pookie Stan. Welcome in, Pookie. Great to have you here. Welcome to Anima on the Wii. We are playing WiiWare games for the month of Halloween. We did Castlevania The Adventure Rebirth yesterday, and we're starting this game tonight. This game might last more than a single night, I'm thinking. We'll probably be playing this for 2 or 3 nights. This was compared to a DS game, but you know what? It kind of looks like a PlayStation 1 game to me. Depends on whose health guidelines you mean. Plenty of people eat a great diet according to Kellogg's and Coca-Cola. But this is true, you know. The thing is, like... A lot of health and nutrition science is... It's very complicated. So... A lot of the conclusions are very dubious and nebulous. And it's kind of like meteorology. A pre-made sandwich was wall meat for the day. Was good, Pookie says. Right on. Fiber is good for you. I suggest things with fiber, StatCat says, like vegetables and fruits. Oh yeah. I definitely get my share of those. I could probably stand to have a few more. I generally have 1 piece of fruit a day. Often 2, but 1 more often than 2. New monolith, let's go. Arc layout. Oh wow, this is a huge chunk of text. I generally only have one vegetable a day, but I have a huge serving of it. So like tonight I made fried rice with peas. So peas was my vegetable. But like I used a whole bag of frozen peas in the fried rice. I tend to have the polar opposite of that kind of diet. Zergling says tonight's meal was half a pound of bacon, a pound of steak. Right on. Majority of food science was historically funded by companies like Kellogg's, etc. Ruined our diet for generations. Being phased out now, thankfully. Right on. Yeah, I've heard stuff like that in the past. I don't know the great details of it, but I do know that there's been some conflict of interest with food science funding. To a foreigner, the layout of Ark may seem unusual. Our city is built inside a protective dome supported by 3 pillars, so huge that each one of them contains an entire district within itself. In turn, the central body of the city is above the surface of the planet, elevated by a complex system of platforms supported by massive underground foundations. To solve the problem of moving from one level to another, there is an elaborate network of bridges and walkways that connect all of Ark's districts, as well as a supernatural system which uses gravity platforms to cross the skies. Using both, it is possible to travel from anywhere in the city to anywhere else, taking only a few minutes. Finished the newest Resident Evil game, Village, in VR over the weekend. It was a pretty intense, crazy finale. Wasn't playing VR at all while I was putting my apartment together, so when I finished that, I finally got to play some VR stuff again. Echo VR, Frownie's worst nightmare. Sounds like a good time, Pookie. I know you're a big VR enthusiast. Ooh, I'm doing badly. Oh, I don't know where those beams are coming from. The stairs. I was kind of hoping to get my revenge against whoever was firing those at me. Build a computer specifically for VR, StatCat says, but don't have the headset anymore. I would like to, my experiences with VR have been extremely limited. I think it would be fun to have an opportunity to play around with that kind of stuff some more, but thing is, the barrier for entry is a little bit high, and also, I really only play games on stream, and I don't like to watch VR streams, and I wouldn't want to do a stream of anything I wouldn't be willing to watch. So, I can't take all the looking around movement of VR streams. It's way too hard for me to watch. Watch out for those stair beams. They can be a menace. Like to try VR? If it just didn't require me to sign my soul away to Facebook, Zergling says. Oh, it's waiting on me to press a button. A lot of this text just scrolls by. It scrolls by more quickly than I can even read it to myself. I never learned to speed read. The sword our character holds on the loading screen does not match the sword that we wield in game. I mean, is this purple fire an enemy or an obstacle? It's weird that there's only one. Oh. I don't know what's causing these purple fires. Just someone left a bunch of magic circles on the ground. Again. Couldn't tell if there's a platform over to the right or not. Maybe we go this way first. I don't know. I could never decide. Alright, well, let's check out our new monolith. Maintenance team. The leaks at the foundation of the city that the council has asked us to control are much more dangerous than we had first thought. Accordingly, we encourage all members of the maintenance team to beware of the places with a faint greenish light. Contact with them may be, in some cases, fatal. Lucius Gray, Maintenance Chief of Ark. Oh. I didn't even know that that attack was a possibility from this enemy. Flying clocks? Now I'm really going crazy. I don't think this is gonna... I don't think this is gonna lead to a dead end, is what I was saying. Oh, it's showing me it's safe to fall down there, I guess? I don't think the monoliths... Oh no, I didn't see Venom here. I don't think the monoliths are tied to individual story segments in a one-to-one way. I think every time we find a monolith, it opens up the next... Like, whatever monolith we find is the next one. Every time we find one, it opens up the next story piece. That guy was a menace. I kind of feel like I need to go back in the other direction now, because that alternate path before the clocks, I think I need to take that path, because I think this direction's just going to continue on forever. I like when something branches off a level. Like, it's good that it's not. It's good when things aren't super, like, strictly linear. Well, like, where, like, you have, like, sort of a bonus area to explore and stuff, but... Oh. It'd be nice if it were better conveyed, like, which pathway is bonus and which pathway is progress. I have that problem with a lot of games. I think that's a good reason for, like, why, like, bonus areas, like, it's good when they're, like, hidden behind, like, a destructible wall or something like that. I mean, you do run the risk of the player not discovering them, but, like, I think it's good because it's clearer what kind of situation you're facing, for one, and also because of, like, the rewarding nature of discovering a thing. Who doesn't like to find secrets, right? I was blocked in with this guy the whole time before. Save early, save often. Oh no, now the game's telling me not to come here. Alright, that wasn't so bad. That seemed like it would be scarier than it was. Oops. Oh, I'm so torn. Now I feel like the game's telling me not to go over here. Fine. I'll go back the other way. I don't want to get myself into a situation where I need, like, an ability or a key or something. I don't think I'm going to get new abilities in this game. I think what we have is going to be all we get. I was trying to jump over that fire, not repeatedly into it. Sure you were, Frownie. We believe you. Right, guys? Monster dogs are very Resident Evil. Why would I go back this way when I could go down here and not be fired upon? Hey, cows, welcome in. Thank you for the resub, cows, as always. Very thankful to have your support, my friend, for an overwhelming 30 months. It's almost a year. You beat me to it. Welcome in. It's good to have you back with us again, cows. Hope you had a great weekend and a wonderful visit with your house guests. Or guest. I'm not really sure of the count. And welcome to our spooky month. For October, we're gonna play a bunch of stuff. I'm gonna play a bunch of WiiWare games. There aren't a lot of spooky or horror themed WiiWare games, but I'm pretty sure I have all of them that do exist, and we're gonna try and play through them all. So, dubious quality is a given. I mean, it's an Agent Frownie stream. Regardless of what the project is, dubious quality is a given. I'm thoroughly tuckered out. I had some friends from out of town. We did all 4 of the major theme parks in the area. Wow. The people returned back home, and now I'm free to relax with some Frownie brand spooky games. That does sound like a rather fun but exhausting weekend. My enthusiasm for theme parks is somewhat limited. I enjoy the opportunity to visit one every now and then, but 4 in a weekend would destroy me, I think. Did we eliminate it? Nope, nope. Thought we took that guy out. I was wrong. Hey, we have a raid coming in. Very nice. Peachy Girl, thank you for the raid. Welcome in and welcome to your friends. I hope you are well. Looks like you're playing Friday the 13th, the game. Is that the online multiplayer game? It looks like it is. I'm clicking through to your page here to check things out. I like that game. I haven't played it in a long time, and I didn't play it nearly enough. But I like that game a lot. It is a buggy, broken, terrible mess, but I can't help but love it. So Peachy's page here says, about page says, cute noob. I'm gonna give you a follow. Hopefully if our schedules don't conflict too terribly, I'll be able to catch you live at some point. And Four Sides, hey, welcome in. Good to see you again. It's been a while, Four Sides. I hope you've been doing well. It's super fun. Sad they're shutting down the servers. Oh, I hadn't heard that. Do you know when that takes effect? I haven't missed my window, have I? Certainly they've got to keep them up at least past next week, right? They can't have them shut down before Friday the 13th when there's another one so close. Sometime next year. Alright, so there's a little bit of time. Oh, I'll have to try and make some time to play it. So we're on the Wii for the spooky month of Halloween. I've decided to play as many spooky or horror WiiWare games as I can. we had a really excellent one yesterday to start the month off strong. I played Castlevania: The Adventure Rebirth. And I'd never played that one before. That was a lot of fun. That was a good game. And I'll definitely be playing that one again. This is Anima, Arc of Sinners. It's kind of it's also like a side-scrolling platform. I think it's a little more Metroid in style. It's a bit more open and wandery. No levels, no level divisions, just big open world. It's pretty clunky. I really appreciate what I think they wanted to do with this game. Like it's got a cool style about it, but boy, this jump is rough and the combat is pretty samey and there's not a whole lot to it. So it's not an agonizing experience, this game, but it's pretty Doing good. Hope you are too. Nothing to complain about. I had a little bit of a rough time last month. A rough time, pun intended, because my wife and we got a new puppy last month, and boy, that has changed around my daily schedule quite a bit. It's a lot of getting up in the middle of my sleep to head outside for walks. But it's been a lot of fun. I'm heading to bed. Have a good stream. Hey, thank you again for the raid, Peachy. Hopefully we'll see one another again. But sleep well. Pookie says, with you mentioning theme parks, I now want a Frownie theme park. All the workers are unenthusiastic and pessimistic, and the rides have frown must be this large to ride. All the balloons have sad faces on them. Would be the greatest theme park of all time. Oh no, I've missed one. I've missed the monolith about chronomancy. We'll have to backtrack for it. The Discovery. 10 years have passed since we found it. I still remember the moment with excitement, the very instant we dug it from the bowels of the earth. That moment wasn't mere coincidence, it was our fate, as only our civilization could have detected its presence and obtained it. The study of the device, which the Council has decided to call the clock, has brought us amazing discoveries. The discovery has brought us amazing discoveries. Is that what? Oh no, the study. The writing's worse in my head than it is on the page, and I'm judging the game before it. The crystalline material which it is made from is truly astounding. Since its discovery, we have advanced in all fields by great leaps and bounds. It is almost as if it could give us anything we could desire. However, if my calculations are correct, we may even aspire to more. It could be that we are on the verge of achieving the great destiny of our city. High Judge of Arc. Alright, so we need to head back and find the monolith about chronomancy before we proceed. I was wrong, by the way. The monoliths, they are tied to specific, they do contain specific info. If we skip over one, then it lets us know. I mean, it doesn't let us know, but we can tell if we look in the menu. So that's good. That's good to know. That was scary. This, there's no... Oh, never mind. I was gonna say there's no fire. I watched it and no flame came out. Hey, Pokemons. Welcome in. So I thought I saw that this game was rated when it was released on the WiiWare. I think this game has been released on mobile. It's unrated on mobile, but when it was released on WiiWare, the info I saw said that it was rated T for teen, so that's why you didn't get an M warning. Because I don't think this game was rated that. Hopefully I'm not mistaken. Ah, a little puzzle? Let's go. Alright, well this is definitely a new area because we haven't seen a green dog yet. Poor doggos, Pookie says. Oh no, I'm not where I thought I was. This isn't the right way. I am backtracking. Hey, Loyal, welcome in. Hope your week's getting off to a really good start, my friend. This place is full of darkness. Does the minus button do anything in this game? It does! We have a map! Oh, and it tells us if we... Oh. Interesting. Help us check off the monoliths. That's good. It's very kind of this game. Feels like my insides are about to burst from within. I'm sorry to hear that, Pokemon. I hope that, I hope you recover swiftly. That sounds very dire. Doing good, Loyal says. Took me 2 hours to get home from work. There was an accident that shut down the road for 90 minutes. Oh my. Hope everyone was okay. Hope everyone was okay. Sorry you got stuck like that. That's no fun. This is my older truck that doesn't run the best, so I just turned it off and sat there. I mean, sometimes that's the best thing you can do, right? Speaking with my gastro doctor on Wednesday, hopefully he lets me talk to a surgeon. It's a living sword. This here makes it was compared to Ness earlier, and yeah, it's very home run bat from Smash Bros. Can I go down here? Is that a platform? Oh, thank goodness. But more importantly, can I stand on this? Oh my goodness, I can. Oh, in fact, we're supposed to. Alright, this is some good platforming. I like that. Is that a monolith down there? It is. Oh no! It's not the one that I needed it to be. I thought I was backtracking for the one I missed. Instead I went forward. It's just a sword. There's no way to fight it. I hope you get your situation under control, Pokemon. It seems to be like, I don't know. It seems like you've had so many ups and downs with your condition. I hope that they're able to do something for you. Let's find out about the unknown. They don't understand, no one understands. They are blinded by the lights of the endless parties and deafened by the roar of the eternal celebrations. They don't realize what is happening, what we are doing. I wish I could say that we are doomed. At least the doomed know that there is an end to their suffering. Our destiny will be much worse. Nathaniel. Nathaniel sounds like a cheery guy. Remember, I've been complaining for months about I can't play games. Now I can't even drink water without pain. It's my whole abdomen. I faxed the gastro guy. When I talk with him, I'm going to beg him to let me get my gallbladder removed. That was the culprit this whole time. So pray for me, guys. Pray that the doctor hears my pleas and fixes me. Even if you don't believe me. One of my family members had to have a gallbladder removal. I don't really know the details of like what the condition was like, or really much about it. Oops. This is a bad time to experiment with the controls. This situation's unmanageable. Just when I could have escaped. Timing your dodges around these bullets is really tough. It doesn't seem like it should be. I know it must look so simple, but it is in fact very clunky and difficult. How's this game going? It's alright. It's alright. It's not intolerable. It's underwhelming, this game. Oh, we might have a boss fight coming up here. Hey, Persephone, welcome in. I'm so shocked at how good my autofocus lens is performing after a simple firmware update. Right on. Boss time. Oh, we were behind him. Oh no, the exact same thing happened twice in a row. This is gonna be really, really tough. This is gonna be tough. I was so frustrated with it for months and its underperformance. It's good to know it's not a piece of junk. Oh no! Alright, as long as we're doing jump attacks, it's not as bad as I thought. Because we did so little damage. You do so little damage when you hit his body. I thought we had to chip away at him like that the whole time. I thought there was going to be no way. I'm unable to damage it. What? We just depleted its entire health bar. Get out of here. We get the bad ending? I don't know what's going on. I'm very confused. Alright, hang on. I missed a lot of the chat. Let me do a quick read to catch up. A nice boss to apologize before battling you. Loyal said, I remember feeling like I was going to die from COVID and having Frownie and y'all be positive. A lot to keep my spirit boosted. Happy to be here for you, Loyal. Grateful to have you here with us. "32 edits. My brain is melting." Oh my goodness. Yeah, you should trade the yeah, we've got links blocked, so you should trade them through the whispers. I feel for how Dynamite says, I just got a 20% raise after fighting for it for months. At least it came through. GG on that, Dynamite. It's not great to have to fight for what you're worth, but at least it paid off. My work's been lame and keeping me at the same pay, Loyal says. And that I'm sorry to hear. Giant clock tower. Oh, hey, chronomancy, cool. We filled in we're filling in something. That's good. I was gonna feel bad if this had been like a monolith that was like way down here. I have long studied the principles of chronomancy. I've been using the knowledge we have obtained from the clock to develop a stable system to control the flow of time. Interestingly enough, although the temporal tissue only flows in one direction, the truth is that you can alter its speed or even stop it completely. If we can apply this principle to only a certain space, what wonders could we accomplish? I long to find out. Augustus Cartagos. Time Wizard. Gear Zone. Look at this. It's very... this, like, the, like, green obelisk with the floating stones around it. There's a very powerful Tears of the Kingdom vibe about this thing in the background here. Did Nintendo go looking through the WiiWare library after Breath of the Wild to find some inspirations? Have they been lifting from the past? That's why they didn't want to roll the WiiWare library over to the current eShop. They didn't want you can copy my homework but change it a little so we don't get in trouble, Cal says. Yeah, they didn't want us to see where they were mining their ideas. Yeah. Good to know Tears of the Kingdom was derived exclusively from this game. What's this? Shigeru Miyamoto wants to know your location. Boss? Regular enemy. I didn't think there would be another boss so soon after the other one, but... I mean, his attire is just so fancy. Or maybe that's his flesh, I'm not sure. Oh... Merkaba. Merkaba is the heart of Ark, the core of all technological and supernatural powers of our city. Inside its walls was the council chamber, but today it has been moved to make room for the clock that serves as the basis of the Eternity Project. We remind everyone that during the activation it is strictly forbidden to approach Merkaba. The protective seals will remain active until the end of the ceremony. I've been grinding Final Fantasy II all day. My sanity has disintegrated. look at these, like, stone walls in the background. Like, there's... The, the, the bricklayers who worked on these walls must have absolutely hated this project. Because, like, the stones of these irregular sizes and shapes would be so obnoxious to lay. And to have it come out flush and level. There's just no way. What a horrible nightmare of a project that would be. And they repeat. Why not just every section a different sized block? Yeah. Maybe I'm wrong. Like, you know, maybe they had a chart to follow and all the bricks are numbered on the back, but I doubt it. I've died quite a bit. I've died quite a bit in this game, but it tends to be extremely forgiving. I can't tell if there's ground down there or not. I feel like I see there is. Secret area? Locked area. Yeah, this is Anima, Ark of Sinners Loyal. It's a WiiWare title. Never seen this game before. This is my first time ever seeing it too. I just learned of its existence yesterday, pretty much. WiiWare was an online thing. The service is down, so... Unless you have an old Wii with a bunch of these games already downloaded on it. They're not, there's no official way to get a hold of them. Except I think this game might have been re-released as a mobile game. Uh-oh. I'm not entirely sure what the game wanted me to do about that. But this is not a, like, I don't think this is Nintendo's property. Oh, I can, okay, yeah. That was obvious, and somehow I didn't see it. You're not missing out on a whole lot by not playing this game, though. I don't hate it, but I mean, it's not It's not gonna set anyone's world on fire. I like the interior here. It kind of reminds me a little bit of the villa from Castlevania 64. I'm never going to be upset about being reminded of that game. See those wheels? Tears of the Kingdom has wheels too. And Dave Frownie CB64. I love it. What a game. What a game. This game scored a 4 out of 10. Perfect for Frownie, Pokemon says. These books are bright as Christmas lights. Castlevania 64's optimal Halloween content. Now, when's the last time we played Halloween 64? When's the last time we played Castlevania 64? It wasn't that long ago. Have I played it? Have I played it twice this year already? I don't remember if I played it in January or not. I know I played it over the summer. Because we did a playthrough, we did a hard mode playthrough with Reinhardt. And I had to do a normal mode playthrough to get that unlocked, so... I don't know, I've definitely played it twice within the last calendar year. This enemy is tough. Too long ago, I think it was yesterday. We'll play it again. I need to do... I might actually have to play it twice, because I need to do a playthrough with Carrie on hard mode. And I might have to do a normal mode playthrough of Carrie to unlock that. So I might have to do it twice for that. Oh, this character is like my Shadow. It's like the Shadow Link battle. Super tough, though. I'm still alive? I thought that was it. Well, now I'm not. Oh, I thought I could jump across there. You can't. Alright, I thought I was missing a jump. I thought we were just gonna cheese the rest of this battle right there. Nice. Victory. Uh... Is everything okay? You're back. I wasn't even aware I was gone. Well, it's good to be back. Welcome back, everybody. Looks like it says mango. What? Oh, I see. Now it says I've been streaming for 1 minute. Faith can move mountains and restart streams. Alright, well, let's just hang out a moment, have a sip of coffee. Give those we've lost an opportunity to, might want to let people know to refresh. Oh, thank you, cows. Thank you. Alright, well, so let's go. Invert the face cam. We can do that, Pookie. Okay, that's the way we'll exit out of here, I imagine. Oh no, this enemy is going to be a regular occurrence. didn't know I had that move. Oh, it's powerful. Except I can't pull it off. This is going to be a major problem if I'm going to have to slow down and fight this enemy for 10 minutes every few steps. The shadow enemy is unmanageable. Spooky Skeleghosts. The skeleton ghosts are what justified playing this, because I wasn't sure if it would be spooky enough to call it a Halloween title. But I mean, it's got spooky skeleton ghosts, so I think we're good. Hey Derek, welcome in. Happy Monday. I'm doomed. I'm gonna have to do this battle over and over again. Okay, I think that... Yeah, I was thinking, I thought I left some health back up there. You watched The Thing from Another World, another old movie? Right on. I was thinking about the John Carpenter film earlier today. I was thinking that I should give that a rewatch. It's been several years since I've seen it. Wow, we skipped over a lot of monoliths. The Eternity Project will require an immense amount of chrono energy to be activated, so we will need to build 3 devices to feed it with power. I've been calling them zero generators. These machines are manufactured utilizing all of our technological advances, including a crystalline material that emulates the qualities of the one that the clock is constructed out of. When they are set in motion, they will produce a field of frozen time that will be controlled from a 4th complex called the Heart of Eternity. By doing this, both Merkaba and the Heart will be separated from the physical world. After studying the layout of the city, it appears that the upper wings of Ark are the ideal locations for 2 of the zero generators. Making a triangle will be necessary for field integrity, so 2 of them will be placed in the highest pillars and the 3rd in the foundations of Ark. Unfortunately, it seems that once activated, it would be necessary to destroy the 3 generators in order to reach the control system of the Heart and turn off the power field. Therefore, we'll only get one We'll only get once chance to complete the system. Alright, now that one is not... That one's not my error. Of course, Ark will not fail. Augustus Cartagos. It's pretty good, but I love the John Carpenter won the best, Derek says. Yeah, I mean, I don't think there's any competing with John Carpenter's The Thing. Are we a couple hours away from Batman still? What is it, 1 o'clock? Probably 30 minutes to an hour away. I want to be playing Batman by before 2 on my clock, so probably about half an hour away. We'll see, look for a good stopping point. It'd be nice to take out another boss in this, and then we could save and move on. For all we know, there's a small disclaimer that says Echo is next. I'm not going to, I couldn't do that to us. Battletoads kind of had to get bumped last night because Castlevania didn't have a save feature. This game saves, so there's no threat to Batman. I guess I can't say no threat if my internet stability is an issue, but we thank you immensely for not doing that to us. Echo is far too scary for Halloween. This is Anima, Derek. It's a WiiWare game. All of my Halloween selections are WiiWare titles. If I run out of WiiWare titles though, because there aren't a whole lot that are Halloween appropriate. If I run out of WiiWare titles, we might also do some virtual console games. I've never played Splatterhouse before, so that might be an option. I mean, there's a lot of options if we go virtual console, but we're gonna stick to WiiWare first. The Shadow. I have seen it. I have seen what that green light does to people. A team member touched it, and in the name of heaven, I wish it would have killed him. I wonder if any of those things are swarming the city even now. I don't believe I'll ever be able to sleep again. Lucius Gray. Splatterhouse is good stuff, Pookie says. Yeah, I'd like to give that one a go. I think that would be a lot of fun. it's so dark in here. That attack has such a long wind-up, I'm never going to be able to land it. How's the game so far? It's alright. I'm enjoying it well enough. But, if you haven't played it, you're not really missing out on anything. I've said a few times, I kind of like what they're going for with the style of the game. Like, I think their instincts were good for this one, but it's not very well executed, especially in the gameplay department. It leaves a lot to be desired. So, it really looked like I could jump in there, didn't it? I played a little bit of that Splatterhouse remake that they did, or sequel, the 3D game. This might be a boss. Never mind. I thought, wow, big open arena. Good potential for boss, but nope, just tough enemies. I didn't make it super far into that game. That's the game that was in my PlayStation 3 when my house got burglarized. So I lost my copy of that one. Alright, let's go across first. Across first feels like a mistake, never mind. Why don't I check the map? Yeah, across first is a mistake. I really hope I'm going to be able to go back and get the monoliths that I'm missing. No. It's really terrible that happened. It may have been a good thing that you weren't at home for that, depending on how bad a person it was that broke in. Well, I'm pretty sure they broke in because they knew we weren't there. It's Metroid in style. There are no level divisions. It's just one big open world. There's not, there aren't really any, like, there's not really a whole lot of, like, locks and keys, though. There's no, like, there's not really an ability, like, system or anything like that, though, so. It's missing a pretty big portion of that formula. These guys are tough. Nice. This move actually works against these guys, because they can't jump very well. It doesn't seem like that move's very strong, though. And I'm out of the magic to give it real... Yeah, it doesn't even have an impact when you don't have the magic. That's silly. I get it, but it's also silly. How much health do these guys have? My goodness, that took forever. Oh, the Castlevania game from yesterday? Is that what you mean, Derek? Yeah, Castlevania The Adventure Rebirth. That game was great. That one's really, really good. I had a lot of fun with it. I'm going to be playing that one again for sure. I missed that piece of dialogue. I think that was telling me something somewhat important, but it's okay. It's telling me to come back here later, so we can certainly do that. Riding platforms. I can't go in there. Or can I? I didn't even try. Yeah, the WiiWare Castlevania is great. That it's a real shame that that one's kind of lost now. That should have been brought over to the current eShops. Well, I'm confused. I don't know what the idea of this place is. I've met a door that I can't open in one direction, and now I've come to a dead end over here. I guess that means it's kind of backtracking time. Maybe this would be... Oh, wait, elevator. Hang on. It says this is an elevator. Let me just wait a moment. Maybe it's just the slowest elevator in history. I've waited long enough. Hey, Tommy, welcome in. Great to have you here. How about this for something really horrifying in the month of October? Frownie plays 31 Days of the Machine from GBA Echo. I'm alright. I'm alright not doing that. Hey, Claricinality, welcome in. Yeah, this is a Metroid style game. It's got it's just one big open level with branching paths, and there's some backtracking to it. It's not a terrible game, but you're not, like, I'm kind of enjoying playing it, but you're not missing much if you missed out on this one. There's no real reason to track it down. It's fun to play through, and as a sort of, part of this project and an interesting curiosity, but I don't think this is showing up on many people's favorite games list. It could be really cool with a little bit more work. 31 days of no games, Pokemon says. 31 days of time tunnel. We're probably gonna play time tunnel again on Friday. I wasn't bold enough to put it on the schedule. I just left Friday open. But so the thing is, I did look through the manual for time tunnel. I figured out, well, I learned some stuff, because that's what the manual's for. Well, I learned one thing. I learned one piece of actionable information from the manual. I learned how to deal with the scorpion. But here's like, just if I put on time tunnel, and if the scorpion, oh my goodness. My fear is that if I go back to it, I know how to defeat the scorpion, but what if the thing on the other side of the scorpion is also useless? Then I'm just stuck, and I'm gonna be spending another 4-hour night walking around in circles in time tunnel. Oh, we all know that's what's gonna happen. It's really inevitable. What if the thing on the other side of the scorpion is useless? You got stung. Well done, Buddha Fingers, and welcome to the stream. This enemy is just super tedious to deal with. Too much health, too capable in combat. Way too much health. This enemy has as much health as our character. Maybe even more. I think this enemy has more health than I do. Might be a little easier in widescreen. Alright, let me catch up here. "31 days of time tunnel would be the most spooky." What's the scariest movie everyone's seen, Derek asks. Stop, y'all are scaring me, Cow says. Pokemon says The Exorcist. I find games scarier than movies because you're in charge of not getting slaughtered. Hey, Ooze, welcome in. Great to have you here. I just want to say that we had a birthday dinner with our mom the day after you spent the night with Time Tunnel and told her that Claire roped you into playing it, and her response was, I wish I could play Time Tunnel again. So we found the one person who's actually nostalgic for Time Tunnel, our mom. Oh. I don't think Time Tunnel is awful. In fact, my instinct is to really like the game. I'm just so trash at it. Why, of all places, why did I have to fall in here and fight another one of these? I really need to develop a quick way of fighting these enemies. We promise you you're not trash at it. Thank yous. Oh, did I say evening to Board Jams? Welcome in, Board Jams. Good evening. Hope everything is well with you. I don't know how many hours I spent as a kid with our parents trying to solve the game, but it was far too many. The manual's a big help. As much as I've been upside down for way too long. As much as I hate to read a manual, it does go a long way in telling you things that the game cannot. Alright, let's see if we can find the manual. Let's see if we can find the monolith in this area, and then we'll call it a night with this game. I'm ready to move on to Batman. I think HalloWIIn is my favorite scary movie, Loyal says. Though I do love Duel, the car movie. I like HalloWIIn. Duel I've never seen. We're just here, and I already don't remember if this is somewhere we explored or not. I am justice. Just ice. That's what Mr. Freeze says. When Batman shows up and says, "I am justice," Mr. Freeze says, "And I am just ice." I am thinking about your question, Derek, but it's just hard for me because, like, I don't I'm not good at making lists of, like, my favorite things like that. Like, I don't typically, like, carry around, like, in my brain. Like, I don't have a go-to for, like, what my top scary movies are. Like, my opinions of those kind of things are very, very mercurial. You get a completely different set of answers from me depending on what my mood is. Ah, look, the monolith's right down there. I see it. Victory. The Eternity Project is the final masterpiece that will allow our civilization last forever. We will create a loop. Not a loop. We will create a loop in existence which will bestow us eternal time. We will be unable to make mistakes, die, or even be unhappy. With this power, even the heavens will be insignificant to us. The further along we make it in the game, like, the more the proofreading deteriorates. Pre-ordered the Kong game from Best Buy since GameStop messed up. I recall you mentioning that before. I haven't often tried to pre-order from GameStop, but I've never had a pre-order come through successfully from them. I pre-ordered a Ghosts and Goblins figurine a while back, and not only did the pre-order come in, not only did the pre-order not come in, but then I found the same item available on Amazon for, like, I don't know, 2/3 of the price. So that order was canceled. It's all right. I got my hands on one. It all worked out. That was the one that you helped me with, Cows. I missed the pre-order window from a lot of the sites, but yeah, I ended up getting it cheaper anyway. I'm surprised that it ended up available on Amazon, because I don't really think there's a whole lot of demand for I don't think there's a whole lot of demand for Ghosts and Goblins collectibles. Alright, so we found that monolith, though. This is where we're going to leave off for now. With this game, we'll pick it up again tomorrow night in the first part of the stream. And continue our playthrough, but I think it's time to take a short BRB and move over to Batman on the Genesis for the rest of the night. Sorry that didn't work out. No worries, no worries. It all came together in the end, and came out much better for me because I ended up saving money. The year's 3035. People still can't type. We have different favorites, so it complicates things even more, Claire says. I would imagine. My favorites change depending on my mood, Cow says. Yeah. Uh, Chris is ooze. Okay. I never call him by his username. Fair enough. Fair enough. That's what I thought, but I was, you know, that's what I assumed, but I was being a little careful anyway. Thank you for clarifying. Yeah, let me take a BRB, my friends. This game is, I'm not dreading coming back to this game. I'm actually having a decent time with it. It's, yeah. I'm kind of enjoying exploring this world. So, start of the stream, clarifying. Precisely. So, first part of the stream tomorrow night, we'll pick this one back up. I'm going to step away. I'll see you again very shortly.